the daisy stitch or the lazy daisy stitch. I prefer the daisy stitch. I have no idea why it's lazy. This is an isolated stitch, meaning that they all are created individually. These also can be clustered together though to make flowers, to make leaves, or just clustered together in a geometric or fill type of pattern. So I am going to refer to this as the base of our shape. The point is the base of our shape, and the rounded edge is the tip of our shape as I talk about this. So I'm bringing my needle up at the base of the shape, which is the point. Pull till my thread reaches the knot. And then I'm going to place my needle down again right next to the working thread. This is where you're going to have to use your fingers on the back of your fabric a little bit. You'll notice you can see me pushing up on the back of my fabric because I'm angling my needle to pick up the thread. To pick up the fabric and poke my needle out at the tip of the shape. It is at this point where you take your working thread coming out at the base, the very first thing you did, and we're going to wrap the thread around the back of the needle. You can start to see what the shape of the stitch is going to look like at this point, which is important because if you pull your needle, now we're going to pull our needle through, but if you pull too hard, you'll lose that shape. So you want to gently pull your thread through until you retain that shape. I have a bit of a snag there, but I can fluff that out. At this point is when now you see that your thread is on the inside of the loop that you created. Well, it will fly up, your shape will, the stitch you made will come off of the fabric like that if we don't anchor it down. So we're going to put a small straight stitch. Remember, a straight stitch is just an up and a down point, a small straight stitch to the outside of the loop in order to anchor that stitch down. Now you can, if you would like to, leave this shape empty. You can certainly do that. I, however, in my patterns, often like to fill in this shape with color as I'm using it as a petal or in a flower or something like that. So I brought my needle up back at the inside of the loop shape. And now I'm going to make a straight stitch, just an up and a down point, straight stitch at the base of the petal. And now I have some color in there. If I really want to fill it in, this is like a tiny satin stitch, a satin stitch being a fill stitch where you place your straight stitches right next to one another. I lay them right next to one another, another straight stitch, right, in order to fill in that shape. I'll do one more daisy for you. I'm going to turn my hoop a little bit here. the daisy stitch.